Okay, cool. Well, here I am. I got my stream going live. Time to shoot out a few messages. That way, everyone knows what's going on. There ain't no surprise. Now let's swap over to Shapelab. There we go. Boop. We're gonna delete this. I do not want this object. I'm going to make a sphere. We're going to make a sphere like that. Because I think the first thing I'm going to want to do with making. Well, first let me. I mean, you can probably see the name of the video and everything, but let me specify what I'm doing today. I'm going to be trying to make a serpent. I've got a friend who's really into Jormungandr and a few things like that when it comes to Norse mythology and stuff, and she had requested I put in some work on trying to make something. I mean, really, it was more of just a request of trying to just do anything because they weren't sure what the quality of work I could do is, and I'm like, you know what? I can give it a shot. Trying to get it to center, but it doesn't want to center. I mean, I think that's pretty good, right? Yeah. If anything, it just needs to do a slight rotation on the X. Which, there we go. So, there's multiple parts for a serpent to try and make a serpent. And first part I'm probably going to want to do is Google up Jormungandr and a few depictions. Try to get a good idea of what they look like before I really start to work. But I'm going to need to make a scale texture. I'm going to need to make a body and a head. Now, the one he showed me, or that she showed me that she likes, was the one from God of War. But I wonder if I could find one that looks better to some degree. Alright. Kind of like the way this one looks. That's going to be rough to try and create. I do want to say it's definitely sunken in right there. Because I want to try and get the general shape of a mouth, because I got to make that separate. There we go. We got a shape coming together now. Oop, did not mean to do that. Suck in the back. Get a good head shape going. That is way too defined of a jaw. There we go. Now let's see what that looks. There we go. That's not too bad. Definitely could use a bit of touch up for like right there. And we're going to shrink it in. Because I'm going to stuff this like a tang of a sword into a hilt of a sword. So the body's just going to basically wrap right around in there and meld together. Oh, it flipped. There we go. And now I need to put in a mouth. Where should I section into a mouth? Well, first, didn't mean to do that. Let's try and really start to define the eye shape. God damn it. Overly sensitive control. Kinda like the way that looks. And then drag this out and pull it down, pull it out. And then push it back in a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll eat into the clay and try to shape a mouth. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to come into here, going to yeah, it's in here, right? No, it's in here. Yeah, we're going to invert the stamp. We'll take a cone, I think. We'll kind of delete it in a way that looks alright. No. We're going to take a rectangle. And we're going to take a block out like right there. I think we'll eat into it just a hair more. There we go. And then we can bring it down just a bit more. Oh, you know what? I should do it on this side. And then I can do this and keep everything as even as possible. The more even this is, the easier it is to do later tasks. So now we will create a secondary object. And we shall place in a jaw, a bottom jaw, which I'm going to overlap a bit into like right there. Yeah, something like that. And then we will force it to all be pretty even, pretty level. And now we can mold it into what we need. So we're going to push you up into there first, and we're going to start shaping you into the shape I need for a bottom jaw. I think honestly, instead of smushing it up, I should pull it down. And there we go. And now we can kind of start shaping it in. There we go. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Need to push you down just a bit, pull you up, push you down, grab you edges, start to make them sharper. Really emphasize my edge there. Can we not have oversensitivity on me gripping? And there we go. Now we can start to develop an edge. Of course, that did not come out the way I needed it to right there. And now we're going to make a small shape. I kind of like the way this one had a little crest for a nose. I had a little scale go over the nose area. This one is more flat-headed, not so... Oop, didn't mean to do that. Nope, not quite that far. Not like that. Yeah, like that. Pull the tip out. Push that back. Put that in. Pull the tip out. Line up the jaw a bit more. Clean that up. Pull out that. And there we go. Jormunder. We need a very weak smooth tool. Why did it not choose a smooth tool? There we go. There we go. We're going to move this and make it sharper. We're going to make this into... I'm not even gripping it anymore. Let go. There we go. We can concave this because we're going to fill it up with another shape inside to make the eye. Wow. The thing is way too sensitive on the grip sometimes. Way too sensitive on the grip. And there we go. And we need to smooth in here. Because no jawline is that fucking rigid. There we go. And what we'll do is now we're going to make this big. We're going to pull this in by quite a bit. Boom, boom. And we'll cave the eye in like this. And that seems like a pretty solid shape head, I think. It's not bad. I think it just needs some gums and some teeth. An eyeball. And then I gotta make scales. Well, first, let's get me a trim. Not trim. I need pinch. And I need to invert that pitch. Decent strength, small size. Intensely higher strength, way smaller size, no fall off. And that is kind of like just a check mark right through here. Then we'll hit it with a quick smooth. A quick smooth right here. Come on. And a quick smooth right here. There we go. Make a ridge. Pull that down. Pull end right here. And now time for a ball. And now we will fill out the eye socket. There we go. Now we need new items. Now I need to make a scale. I don't like the scales that came from there because they don't look that nice. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad design, but it's not a good scale in my opinion. What should I do for a scale? What should I do for a scale? Well, let's say I'll plop one right up here for now, and we just start working it. Apply and apply. Nope, just Z. On the Z axis. Yep, okay. So, what we're gonna need to do for a scale is first, we're gonna need to flatten the fuck out that bitch. Some to the degree, anyway. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat. We just gotta flatten it semi, because scales are not thick, overly objects, typically. Damn it. Controller. Work with me. Now really the part that matters is what the top of the scale looks like. So we could do something like that. smooth that out, and that out, and that out, and that out. No, we just want to smooth that one piece out. Come on. Come on. Work it in. Work it. There we go. Whoa. What the fuck? No, I feel like I could do this better. That's just too rough. What if I remesh you? Just increase your resolution by a shitload. And then I can grab and I can do what I need to do. Okay, here. So that's what we'll do. We'll remesh you. We'll increase your poly count by a dramatic amount. We'll make sure you're leveled out pretty well. And then we'll just make spikes. Because everyone likes spikes. Okay. Thanks again for not letting go. You know what? I think it'd be best to start in the back. So let's grab this and push this in. Really? And there we go. And we'll push this up a bit. Who messaged me? Thank you, State Farm. I'm gonna make a really big spike along the centers, akin to like this. And then we'll make smaller spikes that go off to the side like this. Let go. And there we go. We'll do that. We'll remesh you. We'll dramatically increase resolution. And then we'll remesh. Now there's a bunch of fucked up edges. That's wonderful. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna fix that. I have no idea what it is. These little curves like right here. So what if I just did that? Did that? No, I don't like that. I don't like what that's doing. What if I inflate? I can inflate all these edges. And then we can do that and then remesh. And then we can smoothen. There we go. It's a scale. It's a hell of a complicated scale, but it is a scale. What the fuck? Why are you doing weird shit? Stop. Damn it. There we go. Scale has been placed on the head. And of course, I'm gonna have to drop that poly count by a dramatic sum. So let's cut that in half and see what that does. There we go. Now I can finally fix up that a little bit. Nice. Now we can clone you. Itchy. This is a lot of work just trying to get one little thing, and I'm not talking very much because I'm very heavily concentrated. If I wasn't trying to concentrate so hard, I'd talk a lot more. I think I need a different scale type. I don't think I can reuse the same one. What I could probably get away with is just trying to nerf the one I made. Like, make it skinnier, and that could work. Can you, like, process I let go of my trigger? What the fuck? Process I let go, please. Process I let go, please. Fuck. Fucking Shapelab. Oh, I need to set its origin. And there we go. Oh yeah, and what I need to do is start renaming these. Damn it. And there we go. Now we got big scales and narrow scales. Honestly, I think what I should do is we should apply that, put you onto your origin. Why won't you go to origin splat? Origin. I didn't even think about the fact that I should probably make these just sit here as like a main component inside the origin area. That way I have free things to manipulate and use at will, and I can make duplicates of these. Okay, geometry. Apply. No. There we go. Now I can clone those, put those in locations I need them and manipulate them. So let's take this, we'll clone you, and then we will take you and pull you up right there. Because this will make manipulating future scales so much easier. Oh my god, Shapelab, stop being a cunt. Shapelab, stop. Can you please let go? Damn it, Shapelab. I don't know why he's being so glitchy today. Like, I'm not even holding the controller. Do I need to reset my controller? Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's much better. It was being so glitchy beforehand. It was like hard to like move anything without fucking everything up. There we go. Now we got our first scale placed. Okay. All right. Now that I can do that, we can add this and we can pull this up. Now I was thinking I could put this on the side. Of the eyeball. Whoa. Hello? Come back over here. Now what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to have to do a few minor edits on this one too. Because I'm going to make it bend end. So we're going to pull it up. We're going to pull it up like this. There we go. And then we'll copy that over to that side. And there we go. Now we got scales properly affixed to the face right there. And we'll call this big scale forehead. And we'll call these narrow scales forehead. wondering if I should make another duplicate that goes right here to the nostril. But I should probably make it a big scale, not a narrow scale. And there we go. And there we go. It looks semi-okay. Whoa, glitchy. Don't do glitchy. And then we can make those one detail. We can merge it. Oh, there we go. And now that they are merged, I gotta rename it again, but I might try and keep going, working my way back. Oh, really? And then I can now add in more of these big scales. I fucked up. I slanted it all in one direction. Yeah, that looks good. And then we can keep pushing you back. Oh, that doesn't look good. No, I got to first fix that issue. There we go. And now we can clone. Ah, there we go. And I think we're going to want to do a little inflation right there. Why is it so strong? Do we need to remesh you? Like, why are you... fucked off? I just fixed you, and you're fucked off again. Maybe I need to just move you in. And then remesh. Max fucking detail. That might be a bit much. Cancel. We'll do 72 with insane smooth. And then we will smoothen out that. What the hell's going on here? There we go. I mean, maybe it's just gonna look a little wonk. Yeah, it's just gonna look a little wonk. go. Now we got those. And we're going to merge you all. There we go. Now we'll take the narrow scale. We'll clone you. We're going to get you right here. We're going to bring you down to the eye. Bring this in right there. Bring this down right here. Bring this right there. Rotate it like this. Maybe a slight bit like that. Definitely like this. Lift it back up a little bit. A little bit more. Bring it up. go. Now we got the eye ridge. And now that we got that done, we have the scaling that we need for that. We can drop your mesh count down to 8,000 to simplify you. And then we'll remesh you with an even better smoothness. So that way I can pull out scales on here. Or you know what? What if I try the tentacle tool? The large strength. A little bit less strength. Huh. So I could probably get away with doing something really cool like that. That is hard to manipulate, though. There we go. Now those are hidden. Need the origin to be set here so that way I can manipulate right here. Geometry. Apply. Apply. There we go. Now that I got the gum developed into this individual tooth, I can now need to make it pop out just a hair like that, and then I need to pinch it in, but I need to invert the pinch and pinch it down so that way it's like socketed into it. Now we'll invert and we'll pull up. Pull up like right here. Then we can shrink you down and we can fold you on top. And there we go. We have a tooth. And then we will clone. Oh no, we will name you to teeth. Rename. And then we'll clone you. And then we'll move you. Clone. Move. And then this one needs to get shrunk down a little bit. And this one does too. And then we'll clone you. And we'll move. And then clone. And then move. And then clone. And then move. I think I got enough room for one more. And so we'll clone. And then we'll move. We gotta reposition a few things. Like that. Merge all of you. So that way I can edit all of you all at once. Because I do want to make a few small little edits. Then we will do that. There we go. And then we will clone you. And we will transform you. And we will rotate you 360 degrees. Not across the Y, but across the Z. Nope, across the X. 180 degrees. 180. Motherfucker. And we have Serpent head. Oh, jeez. I could put a tongue in there. That'd probably be a good idea. That way when you look in the mouth, it's not just solid. Now, when we want to make this, we're going to basically make it like a flat disc and akin to that. And we will call that tongue. No, they don't have a thick tongue. They have a narrow tongue, actually. So we actually need to narrow it. Because the serpent is akin to a snake. It's a serpentine snake. I'm gonna go ahead and remesh you because you're being glitchy. And I'm trying to pull the tongue out. Not trying to have a hard time doing so either. And there we go. Why did that not rename as tongue? Rename tongue. Raw. Now, I wonder if I can kind of color this. Unfortunately, in this, I don't really have much in the way of like coloration and stuff. And there we go. I made a serpent head. I'm gonna see how he likes that, or how she likes that, and then I'll go from there. Oh. I'm sure the file size is also atrocious. I did not try to optimize this whatsoever. Shit. Holy shit, 57,000 kilobytes. Yeah, atrocious. We'll delete you and delete you. I think that's only those two. Yeah. Now we can start merging things. Join. Those things can become one. Like these can also join. Those need to stay separate. So now we can go to you, we can go to the tongue. We'll start with the tongue because that will be the easiest to reduce mesh quantity. And we will reduce it down to like fucking 2,000. It's a lot of fucking things to get rid of. It looks alright. Let's try and reduce you to about 1,000. Let's see how you look. Nope, that is way too jank. We'll try 3,000. And 3,000 doesn't look too bad, but it also does not look great. So let's try 7,000. Okay, that I can live with. This we can probably bring down to like 62. And it wouldn't hurt nothing. Now this one we can only bring down so much, because it does have so many intricacies with it. things like right here can go down by a lot, but in these crevices, not very, very much. These little jinks or jagged edges that I did, they can go down by quite a bit and it wouldn't hurt. That's not bad. This can damn near go down to like nothing. Maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah. Just a hair more than that. Yeah, there we go. This, I don't think we could bring down by very much. Not without ruining the aesthetic that it is. Yeah. We can try and bring it down 22. We can try to bring it down 10. That does give the edges more jaggedness. It makes it sharper. I do like that. Let's see what the file size like this looks like. $510 is not bad for the scale of this head already. I would have to be very minuscule with the body. I wonder if I could get this down to like that. It wouldn't hurt. I don't think it did a whole lot of damage, but it sure as hell ruined the nose. You can't even tell it's a nose anymore. So that might be a bit much. We could bring it down to 3,000. The nose is still there. Nah, I think this is alright. This is alright, and this is already like a small file size. And I'm not very great with low detail. And then we will export it as an F. Damn, I pressed wrong button. Fuck. Export. This is an FBX. Serpent head. My computer. Models. And the export. I know the file size changes. I think FBX gets smaller even. No, it gets bigger. By a little bit. By a little bit. It's not a lot. But it is a notable amount. This time it was only like 30 though. It's not bad. Forehead. It's got some pretty decent detail. Could I do better? I think I could do a lot better. But I also wasn't trying to shove so much in there that it overloaded the file size. But I'll see what she thinks about this, and I think that looks pretty good. Thanks for tuning in. The one person that decided to watch through all of this madness and me breathing heavy and speaking to myself like a madman. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a wonderful day. That's where I'm going to leave off with it.